But that is just coming in this morning. 5:33, our rush block continues now with Michelle Choi. More breaking news, an overnight raid. This happened in an ice house in Fort Bend County.
Yeah, Michelle, what do we know about this?
Well, guys, moments ago, we confirmed with the Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office that this was a drug raid and 2 people were arrested. Now, take a look. You can see that it's quiet out here this morning, but it was a much different scene last night when it was surrounded by law enforcement. It also got a lot of folks here in the Richmond area wondering what went down. Now, the details aren't exactly clear yet, but what we do know is that around midnight, the Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office posted on social media that they were out here serving that drug search warrant and that the popular bar would be closed for the rest of the night. Shortly after, the bar also posted sort of a cryptic Facebook post on their page. In the middle of the night, the post thanked law enforcement for, quote, trying to seek out the criminals amongst or anywhere around us. Of course, guys, there are still a lot of unanswered questions this morning about this raid, including who those 2 people deputies arrested were. We are working to get those details for you, and we'll pass it along as soon as we learn more. Back to you.
We will talk to you soon, Michelle. Thank you for the update. Your rush block continues.